Okay, so we're gonna go flip some of the boards that we have out for snake hunting, and one of my favorite things to do is go herping for snakes. And we don't have a ton of snakes in Pennsylvania, at least at our house, because we have a few dogs. And so that sometimes we don't find a ton, but we're gonna go flip and see if we can. Okay, so we set up these boards to try to give the snakes a place to hide. And here's our first one. So flip it. We have a lot of gardeners and ringnecks around here. Wow, lots of bugs. And lots of bugs. Sometimes we get toads. That's really the only reptiles we ever find. We found, I think, 2 snakes here this year. We got 1 ringneck and, oh, here's the next one. And we got 1 checker gardener that our cat found and was sitting in the living room with. So he got jacked off. I don't think anyone. I haven't seen any snakes over here yet this year. Oh, here's our other board. This one, I've never found anything but toads under. I'm gonna see. Oh, I don't see anything. I'm gonna check really good. Nope, don't see anything. Lightly set that down in case there is something. And the last one, we get a lot of, well, I found 1 snake under. And this one is in one of our trails. Nothing. It's October, so it's a little bit colder out, so the snakes are going to be hibernating soon, so we might not see anything until next year. Okay, so we were walking past our neighbor's house and we found this gardener that was sitting, he has like a grate at the end of his driveway, and this gardener was in it, and I thought he was dead for a second, but he's alive, but he's in very bad shape. He's spitting a little bit. We tried to give him a little bit of water. And as you can see, so he's spitting it up a little. You're okay, buddy. And as you can see, his head's a really weird shape. His bones are kind of sticking out. His head's shriveled up. And like here on his skin's almost folded, which is very weird. Like, see that part? And now look at this part. So it's very weird. His spine's kind of sticking out. So we gave him a little water. He drank a lot. So we're gonna keep him a little bit and try to feed him. And if he eats, we might keep him a while just to make sure he'll do fine. And we don't know if he's gonna make it, but he most likely will. He probably would have died in that. He drank a lot. We're gonna see if he wants a little more. Oh, he's flicking his tongue. You see, it's water. He's drinking. I can see his mouth opening, and I can see his jaws just moving. So we offered him some water, and he was really thirsty, so we think he was stuck in that grate for a little while, and he wasn't doing so good in his container. And then when we offered him water, he started moving a little more, So we're gonna set him up a small container so that way he can find his like water, and we're gonna try to feed him in a few days and see if we can save his life. So we have some stuff together. We're gonna make it very simple and basic so he can find his way around pretty easy. So we just have some water bowls, rocks, some fake leaves, more fake leaves, and just, they sometimes like the toilet paper rolls, and a heat mat. And first we're going to do a pretty lot of snake bedding so that way he can find his foot, dig in it, and burrow. So this is aspen snake bedding. That's what we use for our reptiles. You can find it at like any Petco or PetSmart that you have around you. And it's pretty easy and cheap compared to some other beddings. I'm going to give him a few, like an inch, so he can get to his water bowl and not have to reach in super. But I don't know what makes this go faster. Let's see, so that's about half the bin. I think he could use a little tiny bit more. That should be about good. Right there, I think. And now the only thing about aspen is it is very messy. So next, we're gonna do 2 water bowls so he can have one in each corner. And I think I'll start with putting the water bowls in. Make sure you clean these before you use them. So first I think I might just put this one over there. And we're gonna clean them out once we get an idea of where everything's gonna go. So we're gonna put that there. Probably like this, about here. It's pretty much the perfect amount of bedding. We just want a little in the corners. Like that. Next, I think I'll add a few rocks just to help them shed. Add them anywhere you want. Okay, so you never want to keep a snake from the wild because they might not eat, they might die, and it's not very good. I forget what I was saying. So you never want to keep a snake from the wild because sometimes they don't eat, sometimes they will die because they're used to being outside and like hibernating and eating live mice. So the only reason we kept him is because he was in such bad shape and we know he would have died within the next few weeks if he was stuck in that crate. So we have just 2 water bowls, a hide. It's just a cardboard hide so that way we can throw it out if he does get better and give him a better one. So we're gonna, these are just little rocks that we hot glued with some more little rocks and some fake plants that we think might help him. And we have some of these fake plants that we use for our geckos in our gecko video. So we have, I think I might do it like that, and maybe so he can go under that if he wants, maybe something like that. We kind of want to give it foliage, but we don't want to give it foliage because if it has too many things, then he might not be able to find his water bowls and stuff. But if it has too few things, then he might get like bored. I don't know. And there, I think that's good for him for now. This is a temporary setup until maybe if he gets better, we might give him a bigger thing. So next we have just a heat mat. This is a reused heat mat, so it's a little bit dirty on the bottom, but it doesn't need to stick. We just slide it under every time we take him back and forth. So that's what we're gonna put under the bottom, and then we'll just slide it into our shelves. And here he is. Hey, buddy. I'm thinking about calling him Fearless Folded Fred, or Folded Fearless Fred, because his skin's folded. He's probably very fearless, and I think I might name him Fred. Where do you want to go, buddy, if you're gonna move? Okay, so we're gonna turn his heat mat on. We decided to take some plants out so that way he can find his way to his water bowls. So we are gonna turn his heat mat on, fill up his water bowls, and give him a few days, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Okay, so we really don't think he's strong enough to eat, but we're gonna try to feed him a cricket or two, just to see if he might eat. I don't want crickets to jump everywhere. Okay, we're gonna do this very carefully. There's 3 crickets in here. Please don't jump. Come on, can I catch you? Okay, I think got one. Oh, never mind. This is so hard. Anybody that tries to feed live crickets to your reptiles, I know how hard it is now. I never fed crickets to a snake, but now I understand how hard it is. Oh my God. Caught him. Got one cricket. Sorry, cricket, you're the first to die if he eats. Do you want a cricket? No, it looks tasty. Oh. Of course I had to let it go. Shoot. I really don't like touching crickets. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this thing back in. Did it just help? I don't want loose crickets in this thing. My biggest fear is insects. I don't like insects. What? Why is he not? Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, he's running around. He's over there. Oh my God. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't like insects. Why? What? Ah! God. Okay, I'm gonna try my hardest. Oh! I don't like crickets. Okay, so the crickets did not go so well, so I'm gonna try a worm. Come on, please eat. He's looking at it. Oh my God, he might actually eat. Are you gonna eat? So he definitely showed interest in the worms, which means he might eat in a day or two. So we're gonna leave the worms in there for now to see if maybe he'll eat on his own. And we're gonna try again in a day or two.